Welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft with me, XPX. Previously we started off in Silverpine Forest and we started doing some quests, and we had a little bug, little combat bug at the end of that video there, which seems to have resolved itself. We quickly went over statistics and what they do for us. We got a couple of pieces of green gear. We got the steel thunder belts and the nubbly bracers, and I think the executor's breastplate, but I'm not 100% sure. So this time we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep doing the quests that we have for this area, and hopefully in this play setting I'm gonna be able to actually wrap up this Let's Play and get like 6 levels and finish off all the quests there are to do in Silverpine Forest. That might be a bit of an ambitious goal, but we're gonna give it a try. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video so far. Feel free to let me know if I can do anything differently, or if you like what I'm doing. Welcomed a couple of new subscribers to my channel, so I'll definitely go ahead and welcome those guys. I'm glad to have you here with me. So now we need to... It's always a good indicator of if combat has begun, or if you've aggroed a mob. If your charge goes, your charge suddenly goes dark. Usually abilities only go dark when they're ineligible, or when you're out of range, like for example here. But oh, maybe they don't go dark. Yeah, they just look red. I think that was a mod that used to do that, but anyway. So I'm super happy with how the video series has been going so far. I did a little exploring, and I found out what it would require for me to continue playing Lichy beyond level 20, and I'm thinking it's gonna happen. I'm not 100% sure. I do say that a lot. I'm not 100% sure, but I am actually not 100% sure whether I'm going to do that. I have to sort of sort things out with Blizzard and get my account unbanned. It was banned because it got hacked, and I have to do a bunch of things to get that going. I don't really feel like paying money to get for anything other than a subscription. Although I may just bite the bullet and pay the $19.99 it's going to cost me to get the content to level 60. I can honestly say that I don't want to go beyond level 60. It would be nice to cover the Wrath of the Lich King content, but I'm pretty bored of the Wrath content, and I'm extremely just done, checked out with the Burning Crusade content. That should come as no surprise. I have absolutely no interest in being a part of that expansion. Oh, there it is. I guess he vanished. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. I'm gonna use my last Trollblitz potion, even though we don't really need it. So we have to rescue these sea dogs from inside the webs, and the webs can essentially be anything, from monsters to nothing. So missed the charge there. So, I am going to finish up Silverpine in the scope of this Let's Play, though, so, you see there's a Worgen inside that one. Dodge, parry. The best argument for expertise rating there. And I'm hoping we'll get to see some gear with some ratings on it. The World of Warcraft used to have a much more simple itemization, but they convoluted it a little bit. Some would say it was a good thing, simply because it made it so that gear scaling works a little bit better. But I'm a little hesitant to say I fully agree with the design change. You know, I guess truthfully we couldn't have, 100% crit rate and all those kinds of things in future expansions. That wouldn't be functional. So I mean, they probably did what they had to do. So we've rescued one sea dog, and he's probably gonna hang out with us and help us along. And of course, it's a two-handed weapon. You never quite get that lucky. And they'll do a little bit. I don't think they'll do very much, but we will welcome. They'll help, because anything that makes quests easier is probably a good thing. I've reversed the side of my face that my mic is on, and I'm hoping it doesn't make a difference. When I check the sound levels in my test video, as I sort of have gotten in the habit of doing recording a test video before I actually do any recording, to avoid, to avoid the inevitable situation of me recording a whole playthrough on Litchi and having it be just no good. But Fraps has been really good for that so far. I haven't had that unpleasantly. I'm not 100% sure what I would do in that case. I probably would just re-roll Litchi and just keep track of where she is, because I could get Litchi back to where she needs to be nice easily without a Mokra. So yeah, we're gonna continue on questing. Might be slaughtering the content a little bit, uploading sort of too much too fast. The reason I'm doing that is because of the impending Skyrim release, which I intend to play. I want to have some... Oh, we got a quest update in the field. This happens sometimes, where you've gotten a quest, either from an item or something like that, and the quest will just like update in the fields. In this example, 3 stamina. God, so much stamina. In this example, it's going to send us after a named monster, so probably why these sea dogs are fighting with us is because they're going to help us kill her or him. It says matriarch, so it's a her. Anyway, so I'd like to get lots of content on my YouTube channel before Skyrim comes out. I don't contemplate doing a Let's Play of Skyrim, at least until I, played the game. And since it's going to be like a 200-hour game, that'll be for a while. But I would like to get this one wrapped up, the World of Warcraft Let's Play. Get some feedback, get some comments. See if I can coax out of people whether or not they want to see this to continue, or whether or not whether or not the idea of covering, sort of what free World of Warcraft has to offer is good enough. The thing that would be probably the most important is that if I did continue, I would be doing dungeon tutorials. That is, I would run all the dungeons. Another two-handed weapon, really? Wow. I would be running all of the dungeons up to and including level 60. That were not the Burning Crusade, that were original World of Warcraft dungeons, and be showing the difference between the tanking role and the DPS role. So I'd essentially run every instance twice on the Let's Play. And I might, if I do that, I might have some company. My buddy Grimbaum has expressed interest in doing a collaborative Let's Play with me as sort of a silent partner. I think I mentioned that earlier, but we're still kind of mulling over that idea, and we're still trying to think of what that would look like in the context of the Let's Play. Likely, he would be playing a healer class, because that's what he's unbelievably exceptional at. He's a really good player at all roles, but he definitely shines as a healer. Good nurturing fellow. So we'll think about that, and I'm going to sort of throw that idea out there and see what kind of a response I get. Right now, my channel's still quite small, so I'm sort of trying to grow it. I got this army of orc dudes around me. So yeah, we're going to go take the Skinner Family Matriarch and get some more stamina. The game is really giving us a lot of stamina right now, and that's probably because Blizzard feels like you're powerful enough without, tacking on a bunch of strength on the equipment it gives you, which is fine, I guess. Blizzard's intention, I don't know if it's their intention or if it's their just sort of like coincidental, but I think they are sort of preparing it so that everybody every warrior has the ability to tank with the gear by giving you that stamina. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I certainly feel like that's the only logical reason why they would hemorrhage all that stamina onto a character while other classes are busy sort of getting their damage stat. Like you can see here, these gloves give Clothcasters 2 int, which is their primary damage stat. And we sort of have yet to get a piece of gear, aside from this cloak, 1 strength, that has anything except for stamina on it. I think we had a piece of equipment with agility on it before, but agility really isn't that great for a warrior. I mean, it is critical hit chance, and that is good, especially considering how much of our character synchronizes with critical hits. But truthfully, agility is just a little underwhelming as a stat. So we're searching for the matriarch, and she's on the roof, and we're gonna get her to drop, and she's probably gonna do something. I don't know what she could do. Big. She's kind of a wuss. Anyway, so that's pretty easy. I expected that to be much harder. So we're gonna go turn in. We can do so by hearthing or by running. What are you? Oh, crap. I think... Yeah, I don't feel like using my Hearthstone. It would be a little bit faster. Yeah, you know what? I guess we'll use it. I can't foresee a time where we're gonna really need our Hearthstone that badly. So I'm trying to eliminate how many I'm saying. I do realize it can be quite annoying. So we're definitely gonna keep track of that. And let's see, 1 agility. Oh yeah, we have that crossbow. There, 2 more stamina. You see what I mean about the stamina? Like, we have yet to pick up a piece of mail gear that has any strength on it whatsoever, and there really is no reason for that, because we are the only class until level 20 who uses mail. All the other classes use different armor types. Mostly leather and cloth. Hunters and shaman do unlock the ability to use mail, but it's much later in the game. I think it is level 40. I don't think I know it's level 40. So I'm going to clear out my inventory. We have 1 quest that we're going to use steel cage on. I think we're sending this chicken guy in against one of those big forest denons. Yeah, here we go, general goods vendor. General goods vendor's a good source, somebody good to look out. For one thing, you can repair your gear, which is relevant. Your gear will eventually break. It has durability, as you can see under the 1 stamina there. It says durability 75/75. It doesn't destroy your gear completely. It just makes that gear unusable until you repair it. So there's sort of a Diablo-esque feel there for those people who play Diablo and remember what it's like to have broken gear. Do I want to trade 1 full DPS for... No, I don't. For 1 strength, that's just not worth it. And these, largely those gear decisions I make, I sort of try and figure out in my head. I know 1 strength is not going to equal 1 DPS. So our maces just end up being better. There's a time